So here we have with us one of the most talented student for VCET. She's Disha. The slide says here she's studying seventh semester, Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering. Disha is with you with a very different topic. Probably you may not be aware of. That is IEEE student chapter. Lot concepts to convey there because it's entirely new concept for a PU pass out students. Lot of good work is going on from our students' end, who is being representing students of IEEE. We see to speak about Disha, she is always proficiency topper. She's known for academic excellence. She is also a great speaker. Her oratory skills are just excellent. Hailing Big Up in college, she joined us uh, 3 years ago. I still remember the day where we conduct student induction program. I had reached few of the students for master ceremony. Disha was the first one to agree to take seat in the very first year. And as of memory goes, over for 15 years of service, I have not seen a student of first year taking the master of ceremony for the annual day of the institution. The mega event where Disha, her friend Samiksha and Harsha had shared the stage. Harsha had already presented replacement training session for me. Samiksha is going to join in a couple of days. So today she has Disha with us. She also have an offer from Robust Launch, uh, core company, where she definitely I know she's going to excel. Excellent writing skills, language skills are also great, and she's an all-rounder in the Department of Electronics and Communications. So here we have Disha with us for the next session. I hope Disha, you're ready. You can continue.
Sure, ma'am.
Yeah,
And
over to you, Disha. Please proceed. Students, have a good day. Disha, have a great session.
yes, sure, ma'am. Thank you so much for the introduction. I'm extremely humble.
Yes, please proceed. It's our pleasure.
Yes, all right. So, good morning, everyone.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Yes, can I get some more responses?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right,
Good
that's
Good morning.
morning. Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
good morning. Okay, that's great. So, good morning again. Today we are having another session of VCT Connect 2021. I welcome you all to this session. My name is Disha, and as ma'am has already introduced, I'm a seventh semester student of Electronics and Communication Engineering. So, in today's session, I'll be giving you some insights over IEEE student chapter of our college VCT or IEEE student branch of VCT. So, you all might be wondering what IEEE is, right? So, this might be something which you have never heard of. Is there anyone who has already heard of IEEE or knows about IEEE? If yes, that's great. If no, don't worry. My job here is to introduce you all to IEEE. You can say yes or no.
Yes.
All right. Have you heard about IEEE? All right. Okay. I'll introduce you all to IEEE. So IEEE is short for Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers. It is the world's largest technical professional organization, which has more than 4,23,000 people from 160 countries across the globe. So IEEE is composed of scientists, engineers, budding engineers like us, and professional allies from different domains. So the next question which would be popping up would be what IEEE actually does. The main objective of IEEE is to bring out educational and technical advancements over various domains of technology in today's digitized world. So these technical professionals who are members of IEEE, they come together, plan things, and work towards the enhancement of educational and technical domains of today's digitized world. Next, let's see what IEEE connects you with. IEEE connects you with the biggest prestigious global community in the world through publications, conferences, technology standards, professional and educational activities. So as I already told, these technical professionals who are the members of IEEE, they come out with publications, be it papers or books, or they even contribute to the digital libraries. So with the publications, conferences, technology standards, and many educational activities, they come up with new advancements in the technology or educational domain. Next, let's see what are the perks of being an IEEE member or the benefits of being an IEEE member. Being an IEEE member, you get a chance to get involved in many contests and competitions which are in a global level. And these competitions vary over a wide range. They start with designing posters. It may be a poster designing competition, or it can go up until the high-end competitions like paper presentations of the projects. The IEEE Extreme, which you see over here in the second point, is one such global level coding competition where it is dedicated only for IEEE members, where students from across the globe come together and they contest and compete with each other in the coding competition. Being an IEEE member also gives you access to IEEE Potential, which is a student magazine, which is a technical student magazine. Here you get a huge amount of knowledge over the new technology domains, the trending technology these days. And also it gives you access to the IEEE Explore. This is a digital library which is exclusively accessible by IEEE members, and this library contains world's highest quality technical literature. So whenever you are in search of a paper for your projects or any other paper presentation, you can always go ahead and look into IEEE Explore or IEEE Potential for, for any reference materials, only if you are an IEEE member. And IEEE organizations worldwide, they conduct many contests and competitions, webinars, workshops, and many things. So if you want to be a part of such events, then you have to constantly be looking around for such events which are happening around in and around your organization. So IEEE Event Finder is one such tool which is provided by IEEE organization, which allows you to get to know about the happenings in and around of your organization. When you go to such contests and competitions or workshops or paper presentation conferences, you get to connect with many of the student members who are outside your organization and many other technical professionals. So what happens is it grows your network. You can network well with them within your area or within the specific technical interest. And the perks of being an IEEE member is not just limited to these 6 points. There are so much more. Um, I understand that this particular slide would be a little more technical for you all since you have just moved out of second PU. But don't worry, I have some further slides which are dedicated to explain how I got benefited by being an IEEE member personally. And that is in much simpler terms. You'll understand the benefits over there. Don't worry. Next, let's see the communities of IEEE. There are various communities of IEEE. I assume there are in fact hundreds of them. So I have listed few of the trending communities of IEEE over here. The first one is IEEE Big Data. IEEE Big Data is a community which is dedicated for people who are actually interested in data science. So if you are an IEEE member and you're interested in data science, you can always go ahead and connect with this community and follow the events or conferences which this community provides. Then there is IEEE Cloud Computing, dedicated for people who are actually interested in cloud computing. Then we have IEEE Women in Engineering, which is a community dedicated for female members of IEEE. Then there is IEEE IoT, dedicated for people who are interested in Internet of Things. IEEE Cybersecurity, IEEE Blockchain, and IEEE Circuits and System Society, which is dedicated for electrical and electronics engineers. Next, let's see the membership flow of IEEE. The IEEE membership starts with the student member, starts by being a student member. Currently, I am a student member of IEEE in my organization. When I graduate and still wish to be a part of IEEE, I become a graduate student member. And then I become a member, society affiliate, senior member, fellow member, honorary member, and finally a life member. So this is the flow of membership of IEEE, provided you always renew your membership every single year. So far, whatever I have discussed in the slides, it was related to IEEE organization in general. Now, let me narrow down the presentation to the IEEE student branch of VCT or IEEE student branch VCT. This picture, what you see in the slide over here, was clicked during the inauguration of IEEE in our college. IEEE in VCT was started on or inaugurated on 30 March 2019. IEEE VCT today is a team of 30 talented individuals. We as a team conduct, coordinate, and collaborate in various webinars, workshops, and events of the college. Now let me introduce you to the office bearers of IEEE VCT. Dr. Mahantesh R. Chowdhury is the branch counselor of our branch of IEEE VCT. Disha, that's me. I serve as the branch chair of IEEE VCT. Miss Shreya is the vice chair of IEEE. And we also have a subcommittee of IEEE today in our college, which is the Student Membership Development Committee. Manish P serves as the branch chair of SBMDC. He's also the treasurer of the main branch. Dikshita B is the vice chair of SBMDC. So in future, if you all are interested in joining IEEE, then you will definitely get a chance to say hello to these people. Next, let's look into the events what IEEE has conducted from 2019 to 2021. Jnana Sangama 2019 was one of the biggest events which IEEE collaboratively in association with ISTE and our college had conducted in 2019. Jnana Sangama is the national level student conference hosted by VCT in association with ISTE and IEEE, as I said, where students will be presenting their project papers, making them research oriented and innovative. Next is the Codeathon. This event was conducted by CSC department in association with IEEE to extract the strong skilled programmers of the institute. Next, we have NCASEM, which is short for National Conference on Advances in Science, Engineering and Management 2019. The main objective of this event was to get technological solution for the socially relevant and economical impactful problem. So this was one more big event which was hosted by our college in association with IEEE. Next, we have IoT workshop. This was one of the workshops which was conducted exclusively for the IEEE members of our college, wherein we were taught about the IoT projects using Google Assistant and Blink application. Next, our college has, in association with the IEEE VCT, has hosted many series of workshops. There was workshop on ML, that is machine learning, workshop on ethical hacking, and workshop on bug bounty. All three workshops which I have shown over here was conducted by ELAN and Envision IIT Hyderabad, and people who got to participate in this three workshops were also able to participate in the Brain Tech Championship for 2020, and many of the students from our college have also won awards in this championship. IEEE has also conducted Swachh VCT in our campus. We also had IEEE Day, which we celebrate every year on October 5th of every year globally. We also had Tinkering Lab. This was one of the programs in Vivekananda High School where the students were taught about the new technological innovations in the society. So we as a team had gone there to teach the students about the simple technological innovations what we usually see in our daily lives. This was a very good experience for all of us as a team because we got to get the kids got to teach the kids about the technological innovations in a simpler term. Then we also had Computer Kalyona, which was a similar program as the Adult Tinkering Lab, where we taught the kids about the working of a computer. So, with the outbreak of COVID, things were very challenging to reach out to people and conduct such events. But thanks to all of the virtual tools available today, which we are using, uh, which made us able to host series of webinars and workshops online. So after the outbreak of COVID, we have gone with virtual webinars and workshops. We have given out many webinar series in association with the Alumni Association of our college, be it placement guidance, teachers' day, or technical talks on recent advances in the technology such as AI, ML, robotics, speech processing. And we also have hosted some of the webinars which has helped final years and pre-final years to frame their future after engineering. Next, let me tell you how I got benefited by being an IEEE member. So the team player and the event organization was two of the main qualities which I learned by being an IEEE member. The poster which you see right over here is one of the posters of the technical talks which our college in association with the IEEE student branch of Shivamoga had hosted jointly, and this was conducted in the month of June. In this technical talk, all of our team members have strived so hard, and they all have contributed equally towards the success of this event. This was a very big event for our branch because this was conducted and arranged by only the student members. We got to hear from one of the reputed speakers of IIT Kharagpur. He was one of the associate professors of IIT Kharagpur, and this workshop or technical talk had come out very well, and many of the students have benefited by being a participant of this webinar. Next, internship. You all had one of the sessions on internships, right? I guess Shrija was the one who took up this session. Am I right?
Yes.
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 Okay. So you might be knowing there are two kinds of internship. One is paid internship and unpaid internship, right? Do you all know about this?
Yes.
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 All right. All right. So this internship was more of a training curve rather than a working curve because this was an unpaid internship. Because I didn't get any stipend from this internship, but I got to learn a lot about this particular subject, which is System Verilog, which is a core subject of EC. And in this internship was given by Interpetal Technologies, which is a Bangalore-based company, and this internship was pretty expensive, to be very honest. But by being an IEEE member, I got this internship with 50% discount. That is, I had to pay only half of the fee what they had charged. And the quality content what they provided was very beneficial for me because I even had a subject in my fifth semester which was related to this subject. So I got a opportunity to take up an internship on this subject. By being an IEEE member, it was very beneficial because I got this internship on discount. Later, In the next slide, we have student development programs. So, as I said, IEEE organization around our organization are being frequently giving out many STPs workshops. So, this was one of the STPs where I got to participate. This was a 5-day student development program which was taken up virtually. This was on Python programming for beginners. I, being an electronic student, I didn't have much knowledge about Python because, first of all, that was not included in our curriculum. But Python is a very important subject when it comes to placements and your projects. So I really wanted to learn a little about Python. So this was a very good opportunity for me to study Python from scratch. This was a 5-day STP, and all these 5 days, I was able to start learn Python programming right from the scratch up until developing a small application using Python. And all these STPs and workshops, what I've shown you so far, are free of cost. The internship was paid, but the workshops and STPs are free of cost because I am an IEEE member. Next is the IoT workshop. This workshop was conducted by our college, and in this workshop, we were able to develop an IoT application using Google Assistant and Link. So this IoT workshop helped me to develop an IoT project which was included in my curriculum based on the learnings from this workshop. So, in a nutshell, if I have to cover the benefits of being an IEEE member, it boosts your confidence because you get to work a lot outside the organization. It enhances your technical knowledge by being a participant of many of the workshops and STPs. It helps you build innovative projects because you get to interact well with other technical professionals and student members outside your organization, and it gives you access to learn trending technologies in the digitized world today. You might be remembering in the one of the initial slides I told you about IEEE Potential and IEEE Explore. So these two are the resources where you can get access to learning trending technologies. So in a nutshell, if I have to put the benefits of being an IEEE member, it helps you to stay one step ahead. So that was what I wanted to convey to you all. So that was about IEEE VCET and IEEE in general as an organization and benefits of being an IEEE member. So if you guys have any questions, you can ask me now. I'm open to questions. Do you have any questions related to IEEE?
Yeah, Nandan has raised his hand. Nandan, you can ask your question.
Yes, you can ask the question.
How can we become the IEEE member?
Okay, it's a good question which I didn't cover in the slides. IEEE membership comes to renewal or it is open for new members every year in the month of January. So when you guys reach first sim or in the somewhere in the middle of first sim, you'll get a chance to enroll yourselves to IEEE. Don't worry, you might receive a circular from your department to get yourselves enrolled to IEEE, or you can reach to the SPMDC members of our college, that's Manish and Dikshita. They'll help you out in the process of enrolling yourselves to IEEE.
Can
I
a
hope,
CS student become IEEE member?
yes, IEEE membership is open for CS, electrical, and electronic students. So you can become an IEEE member. It's
For
open for
AI
even
students.
AI
Thank you.
and, yes, sorry, I couldn't hear you. Could you please come again?
For AI students.
Yes, AI and ML is also open these days. Any domain of engineering which is related to data science or electrical, electronics, computer science are all open for IEEE memberships.
Disha, probably it is for all software branches, I guess.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
It's open for all software
yeah,
branches.
that's what. That's yeah,
Domains which are uh, you know in the field of electronics, computer science in general.
yes,
So
yes. Okay,
that domains are open for IEEE membership.
okay, okay. Thank you.